Welcome to this video. Peter here. Today we're diving into a topic that has been both mysterious and powerful: reincarnation. For many it's an ancient belief, but what you might not know is that it was once a core teaching within early Christianity. Over half of the world's population believes in reincarnation today, but somewhere along the line the Western world lost touch with it, and we're going to explore why. Let's go back in time for a moment. In the early days of Christianity, figures like Origen, one of the most influential early church fathers, openly taught reincarnation. This belief was widespread among Christians at the time, but in the 6th century, everything changed. The Roman Emperor Justinian I, who ruled the Eastern Roman Empire, had a vision for a unified Orthodox faith. Justinian was a despot, meaning that he demanded complete control over both the empire and the church. In his eyes, the church was an extension of his rule, and he made it law that nothing could happen within the church without his command. He wanted absolute authority. To strengthen his power, Justinian sought to standardize beliefs across his empire. One of the most significant changes he implemented was the removal of the teachings of reincarnation. Why? Because if people believed in multiple lifetimes, they wouldn't be as dependent on the church for salvation. Justinian's vision was simple. He wanted people to believe in only one lifetime, and that the church alone was the gateway to salvation. The priest became the mediators between people and their eternal faith, heaven or hell. This was a powerful tool of control. If you wanted salvation, you needed the church. In 543, Justinian sought to formally ban the teachings of reincarnation, but not everyone agreed. Pope Vigilius, the head of church at the time, strongly opposed Justinian's order. He knew that banning reincarnation went against the very teachings of Christ and the essence of early Christianity. But after nearly a decade of pressure from Justinian, Pope Vigilius finally caved. In 553, at the General Council of Constantinople, reincarnation was officially banned. This ban created a major problem for the church. Suddenly, they could no longer answer the most basic spiritual questions. Where do we come from? Why are we here? And where do we go after we die? These questions, once explained by the cycle of reincarnation, were now left with huge gaps. And to fill those gaps, new dogmas had to be created. This is where the concepts like original sin, mortal sin, purgatory, judgment day, and eternal damnation came from. None of these were taught by Jesus. They were inventions that arose after reincarnation was removed from Christian teachings. It created a system where people felt guilty and fearful, tied to a single lifetime, with heaven or hell as their only options. But here's the key: reincarnation was never forgotten. Although it was erased from the official teachings, the knowledge persisted in secret societies and among scholars. The wisdom of multiple lifetimes of soul evolution was passed down through the ages and has seen a revival in the modern Western world. So how does this relate to self-image? Well, reincarnation offers us a broader perspective on who we are. When you understand that you've lived before and will again, your self-image is no longer confined to a single lifetime. You realize that each life is a chapter in the journey of your soul. But for many of us, especially in the Western world, our self-image has been shaped by the conditioning we've gone through, by the belief that this is the only life we have. Think about it. If you believe that you only get one chance, it can fill you with pressure, fear, and a sense of limitation. However, when you embrace the idea of reincarnation, your perspective shifts. You understand that each lifetime is an opportunity for growth, healing, and soul evolution. Suddenly your self-image expands. You're no longer just the sum of this life's experiences. You are an eternal being, moving through lifetimes, learning and growing. This change in perspective can liberate us from a conditioning of fear and scarcity. You begin to see yourself as part of a larger infinite journey. Reincarnation frees you from the belief that you need to be perfect in one lifetime, and instead allows you to see the beauty of progress and evolution over lifetimes. As we reconnect with these ancient teachings, we rediscover a truth that was once hidden from us, a truth that empowers us, helps us see our eternal nature, and encourages us to rewrite our self-image based on the understanding that we are much more than this single life. If this resonates with you, I encourage you to explore further. There's so much more to discover about who we are and where we're headed as souls on this journey. If you need any help rewriting your self-image or with your spiritual growth, I have a free webinar so you can work it out for yourself, an online course that takes you through the process of rewriting your self-image step by step, making it easier for you, or a comprehensive coaching program called the Dream Method, where we can create a new self-image for you in a 12-week program. How amazing would that be? Thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos exploring self-image, spirituality and the deeper truths of life. I look forward to connecting with you again in the next video. Till then, be well and keep shining.